Right, well, hello the internet, you know the drill, welcome back to Creative Minecraft. Today we're on episode 101 and we're going back to doing the Taylor Swift builds. Wednesday is going to just be regular random builds, not that I know what we're doing next week yet. I've got to figure that out soon. We're talking in an hour. So, welcome to the 1989 section of the Taylor Swift village that's turned into a town because I cleared out way too much space and I've been shoving way too many builds into it. So, since there's 4 different album covers for the re-release, we have effectively 4 different block palettes that I can work with. So the first block palette, actually if you want to see the block palettes, go check out the block palette video. I think that was back in July. I don't really remember. We've been doing this for a while. Time just is a mess. So I picked out, I think that's pink terracotta as the floor. I then decided to shove a giant glass window in the front, and we're using blue concrete and warped wood, I think it is, because there's a lot of blue in all of the album covers, and therefore we're shoving blue on everything for this project. This kind of overlaps with the red builds, which I think it actually looks okay. They aesthetically match with my intentions for what I'm gonna do. I went with a sloped roof, but a singular slope and not triangular. I guess it is a triangle. It's a bit complicated. I'm going to pause the episode of Doctor Who I'm on. It's getting good and I don't want to miss anything. Normally I leave something going in the background when I record voiceovers, but I'm not doing that today. It's getting too good. Going back to the build, this is a kind of clothes fashion shop because I went, oh, you know what we can do? We can do something for the song's style, and I figured we'd throw armor stands in there with different dyed armors as clothes and stuff. It's just kind of there. I hate doing concrete walls because I try to build from the top down and then it obviously doesn't work. I really like the colours of the space that I built today. The floor looks really nice with the walls and stuff, and I love it. And then I added lanterns using chains to suspend them from the ceiling. I went with soul lanterns, and then I think I added light blocks under each of them to honestly, every time I go in a shop, it always feels like there's loads of just really artificial lighting, usually because there is. So that was kind of the idea for the lighting, to recreate that. I doubt we're going to have any really softly lit builds in this section. Probably will folklore and evermore, but that's not for a while because we still have all of this. Oh, I need to finish this section this month. No, we can come back to it, I guess, because we're doing Speak Now next month, and we're just going to try and get all of that done in a singular month. And then over Christmas I have to bulk record for the new year. Yay. So adding the roof in again because I decided it didn't poke out far enough and it looked a bit stupid otherwise. And I mean, there's not much that's too complex to this build. Honestly, it'd be really easy to recreate it. I then got out different armors and dyed the different armors to kind of look like denim and stuff because I figured that was probably the best sort of color palette. It fits well. It's, in a way, I was trying to recreate some of the sort of style of the outfit that she wears on the covers. Outfits, words. The one thing I don't like about doing Minecraft on a laptop is that you have to use a crafting table to dye things. I used to use a tablet, which meant you put the dye in the cauldron and you put the armor in the cauldron and it coloured in. It was so much nicer. It is easier to make different colours though. I do like that fact. I also forget that there's quite so many colours in Minecraft. I then used some trapdoors to make kind of a table thing to put artifacts that are oh, an accessory. Oh, we'll pretend this is a bag thing. There's not much thought behind it. I always kind of don't think to scale the size of the build to how many rows of tables I want. And then we have everything kind of just laid out so you can pick it up and look at it. I didn't actually add a till. I'm not going to fix that. We'll just pretend there is one, or you have the employees walking around with card readers and stuff. Generally, I don't think about things like that on some of these builds because they just don't work with the space that I have and how it looks, and I don't don't want to mess with things. Added more lights, and now we're going to add flowers, because one of the ways I'm blending the different sections is by using different flower colours, and each kind of section has its own flowers. And I always texture builds with like glow lichen or vines where it's like appropriate for the colour palette. I don't think I did it too much on the Fearless builds, but they didn't really need it. I really like that section. I'm really proud of it. But yeah, I guess overall that's kind of it for this video. Hopefully, if I remember to, we'll be bringing back stitching adventures kind of soon, but it might become more of a monthly thing, or like every 2 weeks. I don't know. I need to work it out. I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to film during the next project. So, goodbye the internet. I hope you have a good day.